Today, I wanted to talk about the difference between being busy and being effective. I was on a time management webinar today where infographic came up that really resonated with me. I've had the challenges of being busy and still being burnt out or not feeling that I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish at the end of the day. And the truth is, working hard is not enough if you're not being effective. And when you look at this graphic, I know it might be a little blurry because I just screenshotted it, but inside each of these little balls there, it says energy. So it's showing all the energy used and where you get. Now, also, what I think this illustrates is the difference between being reactive and intentional. Now, if you don't have your day laid out, if you don't have your to-dos right in front of you, what you know you need to do or want to accomplish, but not only that, if you haven't prioritized them on what is most important, what is going to move the needle the most and get you to where you're going. Now, you can see if you're down here, maybe you're checking an email, you're making phone calls, something pops up, you got to go out there, someone text message you, you respond, you're back here making phone calls. You know, the same amount of energy can be spent, but at the end of the day, if you didn't go deep on the tasks that you know will move the needle or that are going to push you forward to whatever it is you're trying to achieve or to accomplish, you're going to feel like this circle down here. You've exerted the exact same amount of energy as this, except you feel like you haven't gone anywhere. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what I like to do at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, actually, before I go to bed at night, I want to write out and try and plan my day, know what it is I need to get done, and identify what is the top priorities. Or I like to say my big three. Always start with the number one. But if you know that you're going deep on the main tasks that are going to drive you forward to where it is you're looking to go, your goals, what you're trying to achieve, then once that's done, you'll feel fine. You'll have time to get a lot of this other stuff done. But at the end of the day, I swear you won't feel burnt out like you would if you exerted the same amount of energy but don't feel like you got anything accomplished, and you know that you'll be continually moving the needle forward to where you're looking to go. So I mean, I like to plan my day the night before and look it over the first thing in the morning. By planning it the night before, you're able to be prepared and be ready for the next day, because you never know how quickly you can get pulled in other directions. You could wake up with emails of things that you feel like you need to get done or they're urgent, but yet if you have set already mapped out what are the big three things you want to get accomplished, those other ones won't be able to just bust in the way, because you'll know that, well, if you look at this graph here or this image or whatever you want to say, I mean, I'm going to keep this in front of me, but just knowing the importance of the difference between being busy or effective. This is being busy, running around all day, and this is being effective, continually moving forward, doing the things that are getting you to where you want to go. Or the difference between being reactive and intentional. This is waking up in the morning with all the things you need to get done in your head and then reacting to everything that happens throughout the day. Over here, this is you've got your plan, your day mapped out. You know what are the most important tasks you've got to get done. You hit them first. You're moving down here. You might get taken off a little bit, but because you have it mapped out, you know what's important. You're intentional about your day to get you where you're going. You're going to continue to move toward the goal or make progress to what you're going for. So I love this graph. I figured I would share it. I'm going to keep it close by for the time being, just to make sure that I'm conscious for the days that I'm just being busy or reactive, but not being intentional about moving forward for what I'm trying to achieve.